Here we've got a pair of running backs. We're hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's Ingram Saints going up against Bell Steelers. So let's go down to New Orleans, Louisiana, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, getting set now for today's matchup as we join you from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, the excitement is building, Jim. There's no doubt. The players, they sit around all day long in their hotel rooms waiting for this game to happen, so it just builds up the emotion. The energy just can't wait to get out there, so it should be fun. It's going to be fast, and it's going to be exciting.
And Thomas Morstead looks set now to kick it away. Down at the 24. Coming onto the field now, the youngest starting quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, Ben Roethlisberger.
Jim, I get a big kick out of watching Ben Roethlisberger play every single time we do a game of theirs because, look, we know he's big. I think the thing that everybody underestimates is how good of a throwing arm he has.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. The Steelers have it at the 24. Got a big lane. Gains 20.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. The Steelers get a first down.
Jim, picking up a couple first downs early in the game. It's like when you play golf and you par the first couple holes. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but when you do, it makes you feel good.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Roethlisberger going down the field, and Bird came very close to a pick.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches.
Bell's lined up in a single back formation.
Antonio Brown with the catch.
This defense features one of the best safeties in the game in Jarius Byrd.
Jarius Byrd is one of those safeties that you love, Jim. A guy that can play deep, can protect against the deep passes down the field, but he also can come near the line of scrimmage and make the tackles in the run game.
Jordan's in on the tackle.
The Steelers' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. Lofton's there to take it down.
The Steelers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Second down and 2.
Bell's marked down after a gain of 9. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
So first and goal to go. Again, the lean on him. And they are in on Bell.
second down. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Bell's handed the football and gains about 1. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
The Steelers are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
Football sits at the 2.
That defensive front looks impenetrable. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Touchdown Steelers.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Saints have themselves in a hole early. Let's see if their offense can respond on its first drive. The score's 7-0. Johnson's there to make the tackle. The Saints offense now coming out. From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. First down at the 17. Throws the pass. On the money. Thomas tackled down at the 24.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
The Saints take it from the 23. Incomplete. Now looking at 3rd down. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Here's Colston. Polamalu's there to make the tackle.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Looking to go deep. Gay Yearly comes up with the pick on that pass.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Coming up, 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Brees from the shotgun. Looking across the middle. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 3rd and 10.
To Jimmy Graham in the secondary. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL. In obvious passing situations like this one on 3rd down, can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. Brown taken down. First down here. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down coming up. The jumbo set on the field. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. And now they'll try over again on second down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on those breaks?
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Has 12 on this play. The Steelers would love to run the ball like they have so far. Bell's taking the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 5. Back to the ground. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Bell's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Harrelson's there to make the stop. The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. We'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Bird's going to make the tackle.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
No huddle time. Roethlisberger's going to just spike it. Third down. The Steelers come out in a jumbo set. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And that's a gain of 13. The Steelers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. First down here after the run. The long drive continues. Right back to him. Gets about 9 on the play.
Le'Veon Bell's turning into that franchise running back. Catches the football. This time in the red zone, he shows that power, running the football and picking up a good game.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Steelers are up here in this one. We'll be back with our halftime report after the break. Sweezum will be sending this one towards the end zone to start the second half. He'll take it from the 1. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Saints come onto the field now for this next series. Drew Brees has it under center. Goes to the left, and Polamalu in on the tackle.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
And Ingram's lined up as the single back. Second and 10. Throws to the right. Jimmy Graham with the grab.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline. That football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
3rd and short. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Brown's got a chance this time. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Steelers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
They've come out in the dime package.
Here we go.
The Steelers have it at the 34. Airing it out. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
The Steelers continue to pound the football here in the second half, and why stop now? Bell's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
2nd down, 3 for the first. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Bell's in the backfield. Single back set. That's a pickup of 14. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The jumbo set on the field. Back to the ground. The Steelers now move the chains. The Steelers have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Bell's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown Steelers.
Well, that was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Steelers kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Saints are set for their next possession. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Saints snap it up at the 26. Breeze leans on his tight end this time. Jimmy Graham with the catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Saints snap it at the 31. And he's forced to the ground. Big moment here. Third down coming up. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3-and-out for the offense coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out of the shotgun. The flag is out as the play continues. Timmons, the one who brings him to the ground.
Offside. Defense.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first. Cooks is lined up now as a slot receiver. Tight ends in motion here. The Saints snap it at the 26. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Jim, they're in the red zone, and what they have to do here is score as fast as you can so you can give yourself a few more opportunities.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. That's a gain of 8. The Saints signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. After running it, it's second down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. Third down following the run. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Bell brought down but has the first. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. First down here after the run. Bell's taking the handoff. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, you get in a situation like this, what you want to do is just show how tough you are. You know if you score, the game is over. You'd like to hand it off and just power the football into the end zone.
Second down coming up. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown.
Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turn out the light, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
And the point after is good.
The Saints really couldn't afford to give up any points there. They're trailing late in the 4th. The score's 21-0.
And he'll start his return.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Saints are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field.
Cooks lined up in the slot. Breeze in shotgun formation.
He'll throw it over the middle. Catch made. Timmons is in on the tackle. That's second down coming up.
They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs.
Third down now.
Breeze lines up in the pistol.
Taken down. The coach is going to go for it. No timeouts now. They'll be in the hurry-up.
The Saints from the 22. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a prime-time audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.